Grand Rising K's and Quays. Know who you are, be who you are, represent your worth. Straight. Uh, I just want to send all my condolences to all those who may have lost anybody, going through something, struggling, whatever. You're worthy, and you got this. I just want to also take this time to say, that you are what you are, and you attract that which you are. Let me give you an example, my people. Years ago, I was a chat line hoe. I was a dirty guy. I was a freak or a dummy or a roller, a shitball, as they call it now, thotty. We call them chicken box heads, freak hoes and scallywags, whatever. The point I'm making is everything that I attracted in my life were thoughts, jail, guns, drugs, the streets, not taking care of my children, fucking off, popping pills, whatever. I started distancing myself from individuals. Not so much because I wanted to stop what I was doing, but because the social distances was a must for the things that I was into. And it was more like a survival tactic. But as I started seeing, and as I started growing and moving more and more in life, I ultimately was shot at Brooklyn, South Baltimore. I was shot at hot box of Porterstown neighborhood out of Georgetown, Pennsylvania, about 15 minutes outside of PA. Got shot out there. That's how I got extradited back on the case that I just got on from the dumb shit that I did in the projects. Getting high, you know what I'm saying? Beating on my woman and things like that. Coward shit, you know. These are the things that I were. I was. This is what I was. So no matter where I went, no matter what I did, my mental solidation attracted exactly what I was, period. Everything that I spoke of, I ended it with some shit that I know will still result in jail. The point I'm making is everything that I thought, everything of my being, my whole makeup was still a thought, a shitball, you know what I mean? All these things. So the point I'm trying to make is, and I'm sitting back and I watch people now, and you know, social media has made my individual socially retarded, and I feel like my people are brainwashed to a degree. But the point I'm making here is that everybody is always talking about what they are not. Knowing here what you really are, because you know your self-talks. You know what you're doing. You know where you go. Going to these women. I heard a few women, I know a lot of women, that say shit like, why I can't find a good man, or why I keep attracting these same old fuck ass niggas and this, that, and the third, or however you may speak. The ones with dicks and all that. Which I don't understand where none of this shit come from. I come from the flat out in Europe and the Euros and the Earls and shit like that. I don't know too much about all this women having dick shit. I told my god sister to suck my dick when I was young, and my mother plucked my lips for like 10 minutes till the bitches swelled up like on Little Shop of Horrors, nigga. Or how Gina shit looked on Mark when she had that avocado mask, man. This shit is real. So for it to be so accepted and respected and valued by my queens now, for the fact that they think they could just disrespect the king in such a way because of the way we have been trained. They have trained women or trained the men, and now that we keep going to jail when they train the women to think they don't need niggas, now all of a sudden they didn't got anatomical protrusion. That shit don't make sense to me. Anyway, The point I'm making is you keep getting the same people because you keep attracting what you are. You cannot speak one thing and actually be another. What you are will suffice all the time. Who you are is sufficient, and until people start living in tune with that, you are going to keep getting the same results. If you are a person that keep fucking worrying about how the sex is, or paying attention to a bunch of frivolous ass shit and sexual shit, that's all you're gonna value, and that's all you're gonna get within anything that you're doing. You're gonna keep getting people that wanna run over top of you because you refuse the discipline, you just wanna fuck. You refuse the discipline, you just wanna eat. You refuse the discipline, you just wanna talk. You don't wanna act, you don't wanna hold integrity, you don't want to put standards out there, so therefore that is who you are, so that is what you're going to attract. Now you have a lot of weak individuals that will take advantage of that, but when you have a real man that's into assisting people in controlling themselves and not controlling you, then there's a problem. There go that frequency again, y'all. There go that alignment. You dig what I'm saying? People are who they are, but I'm trying to get people to understand. My women on this again, and my men, whomever. All this shit applies to both. But I'm speaking from a woman's aspect because a woman is who I have in mind. Women is who I have in mind when I'm speaking this. But I'm speaking about everybody. Because this homosexual shit is at an all-time high. Women that went off to thinking that they all want to be lesbians and shit, and they have been picturing this shit and training themselves and watching this shit. Now they think that this is something they've been since they was little. You're lying. They have trained women to feel that they don't need men, so they just going straight off to fucking lesbianism and fuck shit and want to turn into white women and putting all this shit on their face. That's just my perspective here. I don't want that shit. I want it all completely natural. That's just what it is. We are beautiful people. The fuck is all that about? I'm not saying hey, once in a while you might want to put on a face and do this, go out and, you know what I mean, turn into somebody else. I'd have done that. Put wigs on and been a whole nother motherfucker. So that's I'm not saying anything about none of this. What I'm saying is you attract that which you are. When I go out, I don't attract nonsense. Ever since I've been out anywhere that I go, I don't have no issues. I don't have no car accidents. I had one because of somebody else's negligence. You know what I mean? Speeding, doing 60 into 30 when I was crossing the stop sign. You know, but everything about my life comes back exactly what I am. Peace, routine, structure, respect, integrity, fortitude, modulated, a man, a king, standards, convictions, loquacious measures. I love talking to my people, love assisting, straight like that. So that is what I attract in my life. So if I attract that in my life, and a person is not in tune with that, then I must discard those attractions because alignment is everything. And once again, going back just to the physical. Physical sexual attraction is a primal force of nature, but it has no association with the soul. You can be married to a motherfucker physically attracted to another motherfucker. So it's not like I'm not aware of certain things that can be done. It's not like, I mean, I'm not looking at people, or I know my woman is not going to look at people, or a man not going to look at people when he with his woman, or however. I'm not speaking about none of that. What I'm speaking on is the fact that people are brainwashed and they keep thinking that they going to do the same insane dumbass shit and keep taking in the same fuck shit and then thinking they going to go out in the world and get something better. No, it's going to always be a manipulative, deceitful thing because you're manipulating and deceiving yourself. You're lying and putting misbeliefs in your head, and you doing all this shit and trying to keep up with the crowd, keep up with the Joneses. I know what I'm talking about because I've done it. The point I'm making people is I want people to understand that we are what we eat, and you will attract what you are. What I mean by eat, if you eat a bunch of fucking reckless ass TV shows, that is what you're going to attract. That is what you're going to post. That is what you're going to talk about. That is what's going to excite you. But as soon as you talk about something that's serious and all that, your voice, your baritone go down. Your body language change. I've been around a woman in such fashion. A few. the confidence immediately leaves. I'm confident in every fucking thing I say on my mouth. Everything I do, everywhere I go, my head is held high. Fuck all that. I am completely in tune and I am the same individual no matter where I am because I am who I am, so I attract exactly what I am because I know exactly what that is. And if I attract to what I know is in an individual and they're not in tune with that, then boop, as the universe speak, I must discard. That don't mean that the real love and the loyalty and the structure and none of that shit supposed to stop. It just mean the extra shit, the cipher. You got to get outside of that cipher. You can't be a part of it. You're not 120 knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You know what I'm saying? You're not in tune with your nature is basically what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that you can't follow, you can't get into this, you can't do this. I still curse, smoke, all that. I keep saying this. What I'm saying is you attract that what you are. What you predominantly think, what you predominantly practice is what you are. Motherfuckers is out here practicing wearing a drip. Practicing looking like a nigga that's rapping. Practicing fucking like making a stallion. Practicing putting their fucking tongue out their mouth all the time like that's what women do. That's not what classy women do. Classy women don't stick their fucking tongue out their mouth all day. They don't have dicks. They don't have frivolous conversations. They build on shit. They are the real harem. Queens are the ones. And the men, we do what we do. But the women are the nurturers. They are the fighters. They are the ones that go out there and make shit happen. We are the ones to solidify, justify a hooroo, baby. Lion pride, pissing bull wiggles. Why pride? Because we are kings, queens, gods, goddesses, lions, and lionesses. I'm not saying you're the god, but you are a god. A hooroo again, baby, meaning freedom, emancipate your mind, vision with this falls under. Me, we, baby, my evolve, we evolve. I love y'all.